What's up, guys? Jay Daniel here. This is Remote Closer to Millionaire, episode 49. My guy, Philip. Basically, Philip's been in sales for a while, runs a community. He's going through some of my boot camp. Sounds like he likes it a little bit. I'm coming out to one of his events tomorrow. Um, and we're just chopping it up. We're talking about sales. We're talking about the space. We're talking about how, 0 to 10K, getting a remote job really isn't that hard. It's just, getting your personal development down and do a little networking and you're there. And then it's like 10 to like 100K, which seems to be kind of a mutual goal that we're kind of looking at right now, right? And it's like this angle of communities. I believe communities are the next big thing. Communities and AI are where the money and the opportunity and the attention is going. Even if you look at some of these crazy crypto coins right now, they're community based, right? It's just behind an influencer. So um, right now, my mission, my focus, my being is going from the guy that makes 10K a month, travels, to the millionaire that's doing 100K a month, that crushes any offer he's on, has a ton of skills, and runs the show. So wanted to just chop it up with Philip, talk about this stuff. I figured it'd be a it's been a fun conversation. You know, we've been going back and forth. So dude, how are you?
Doing wonderful, man. What's up?
Bro, just wanted to shoot some fucking content. I know this is awkward. We've been talking for like the last 45 minutes, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what? So you said earlier that you are like a setter manager, and what else were you doing?
Yeah, growth partner, also running my community, few one-on-one coaching clients, flipping some real estate, a few things.
What do you what do you think about somebody coming into being a nomad or working remotely, being loyal to one company for like 5 years, right? Or trying to do it with that mentality, kind of the employee thing, right? You clock in, you clock out, versus somebody, let's say, having multiple offers, offering different services to different people, right? Being more of a problem solver. Like, which do you feel? I guess, what are your thoughts around that
Yeah, good
ideology?
question. Yeah, 5 years nowadays is a stretch. I mean, good luck if you can do that. Like it's next to impossible. I don't know anyone that's more than 2 years at some offer, but it's a way to put your foot in the door, get some reps in, get experience. And of course, after that, you stack another skills, widen up your network, and then who knows where life will get you. I also started as a nomad. This At the beginning of the year, I was in Portugal with my buddies, also at summer in Croatia, here and there, traveling around. It's very, very cool. So it's not for everyone, but I would definitely advise, guys to try it out at least for a few weeks.
Dude, I love talking about fucking travel. So what was your favorite place that you traveled to, and what were the things that made you love it so much?
Oh, you know what I say? It's not where you go, it's who you're with. I couldn't agree more with that. So I had the best time when I was at some most basic places of them all. But if you say when you travel, Spain is great, Portugal, Italy, Slovenia is nice, but Croatia for the summertime definitely. Uh,
Dude. By the
and
way, not to cut you off, do you realize that list that you just said, 99% of people will never come close to scratching, bro? Like the life that we live, bro, the freedom that we have, the things that we do, like most people will never do that.
that's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, I saw a post the other day. It was, I'm gonna relocate. Looks like the rain's starting to hit me. Well, I'm in Colombia right now. This is the one of our many balconies. But yeah, dude, most people will never get to experience that. And it's like, but so question too, when you travel, do you like split Airbnbs? Is that something you do? Or like kind of
Yeah.
room with
Yeah, 3 or 4 of us get a big ass Airbnb. We all work remotely. My buddies are in marketing and IT, so we all remote. We work at the daytime, we party at nighttime. See the city, do whatever you want, and then the best part is you come
yeah.
back with a little bit more money than you than you start traveling. So that's the coolest part ever. and the work doesn't
100%.
feel like work. You know, commuting, no nothing.
Dude, anybody who's listening, get the fuck out of your hometown, bro. Like it's so expensive to live in your hometown by yourself. Like, dude, if you have an apartment for 2,000 USD a month, do you realize you can get a mansion for 3,000 USD a month, split between five people and pay 600? Bro, in Colombia, it's $1 for a taxi, bro. Like literally, it's $2, it's $3 for a taxi, bro. Like your expenses aren't going to be that high. You're going to live cheaper and you're going to level up because you're around other people. Like that's been my experience, right? Like again, I lost fucking almost 40 pounds. Like, what's do you feel like your routines get better, you get sharper, you're held more accountable when you're around like other entrepreneurs versus by yourself?
And definitely, you need to choose your, friends wisely. So if you are with some party maniacs, it can be a bad idea. Your work performance goes down. But if you're people who also, focus on personal development, reading books, joining mastermind, then it's a best move for you at that time. Also, you mentioned cost of living, also cost of missing out. Leaving money on the table and opportunity. If you're in a hometown, comfort zone kicks in, same old routines. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what you don't know. And
100%.
all the people that you don't know have the money and have the opportunity for you, pretty much. So you
100%.
get it.
And, and bro, like, dude, the thing is, like, let's say that you live with your friends and you don't have any expenses, right? But you're making $1,800 a month, right? Like, you could be making 6,000 with some expenses in another country with your boys, right? Like the point is get out of your hometown so you can separate from all your bad habits. When you're picking the people that you're gonna be with, right? It's okay to have some party animals. Like I live with some party animals, but you also want to have some people that are disciplined, right? You want to have a nice cohesive bunch, right? You want to have some leader or somebody or some, you know, fact where things have some structure. Um, but dude, honestly, like even being around people that are like either smoke weed or like party or run through a bunch of chicks, like honestly, bro, just being away from like just the hometown, all the like you kind of step into your new identity. I've noticed, like it's like those things I used to do. I'm almost like disgusted by them. Like, how could I let myself fucking put on all that weight? How could I let myself waste all that time? Like, you know, it's crazy, bro. I shot a training. I'm gonna shoot a couple more on this, right? But it's like I think everybody when they first come into the space, they should have a plan for like, where like what life they want to live, all this stuff, right? But I also think that there needs to be an approach from the very beginning on how they're gonna get out of their current hometown or their current situation, right? So like, do you like a tropical climate? I was just talking to Mark Grimm actually. You know Mark, right? He's in
Yeah,
this
no,
game
no.
too. Yeah, he was in Sales Mentor with me like 4.5 years ago. Crazy. And Sales Sniper like 3 years ago. But yeah, dude, I was just telling him, like, bro, honestly, like, even if you live in a shit small town and you can't leave for whatever reason, dude, like literally just start posting online, right? Like just post your content, post your journey, build relationships with people, and you can pitch to them, dude. How much do you pay for rent? 2 grand a month? Bro, 500 bucks a month. Come split this fucking mansion with me right here. Fucking run it.
People in the small towns, they have unfair advantage. You have zero distractions, man. If for guys that they're
100%.
watching UFC, man, the Habib and the crew, they have zero distraction. That's why they're so good. Of course, they work hard, all the good stuff, but that's also something, that people take lightly.
100%. Distractions are big, bro. Dude, I remember being in fucking because I lived in a small town, right? But it's like then I went to Miami and it's like, bro, you could literally party every night. You could fucking blow so much time, dude. It's like, yeah, dude, it's a cheat code, right? Like being in a small town. And if you're in a small town with other people that are locked in, and maybe once a week you all just jump in a fucking, in like a Uber or something and you go 45 minutes to the city, right? Or like an hour to like the big city. Like you can't do that every day. So you're kind of in this environment. And again, bro, 500, you can pitch this to your friends. Like literally, guys, 500 bucks a month, come live with me in this fucking mansion. Let's do personal development, make a bunch of money, and let's just level up. Let's go. What do you say? Bro, who couldn't do that? It's just having the initiative saying, I'm going to be that guy who's running this shit, right? Like it's an Airbnb, bro. You download an app and you pay the money, right? Like you get everybody to send you the cash. Like if they know you, if they like you, right? Dude, people from all over the world will come see you. Like literally, I'm right now, my like one of the friends that I'm traveling with, you know, I'm Jordan. Like, dude, he drove 45
Yeah.
hours to
Ooh.
Florida. Drove 45 hours. Well, he's like, dude, come here, come here, come here. And I never came. And then he's like, basically, okay, I'm going. And he came down, he drove to Florida, bro. And he left and he drove to Florida again. To freaking Tampa. We hung out there. And then freaking drove to Miami. And that's where like, you know, we've been hanging out for months and now we're in Colombia. And it's like, you know, dude, you build it like people will move, bro. It's people are moved by vision. And that's why like, you know, in the boot camp, what's the first thing we did, right? Like what's your fucking vision, bro? Because that lights a fire in you, bro. You move with it. Every conversation you speak it. And as soon as somebody's caught up in your vision, you can sell them anything, dude. Right?
Yeah, as
Because
cliche
if
as it sounds, if you cannot plan, you plan to fail, and also your network is your net worth. So that's why those masterminds are so pricey for normal people because they don't see the bigger picture and the vision. It's not about the food, the whatever. It's about the people you meet.
100%. Dude, everything people, bro. And like that's why, like, if you're going through a program, you're going through a boot camp, you're reading a book, you're doing a class, you're boxing, bro. Post content about it. Because people are gonna start to relate to you, they're gonna start to like you. Like, and you're gonna start to build a network, you're gonna start to build a mastermind around yourself just putting out content. And this includes people that can hire you. This includes people that know somebody that can hire you. This includes people that know somebody that can use a service that you happen to offer, which happens to be fucking sales. Maybe it's management, right? Like that's the whole game, bro.
Attention is the new currency. I wouldn't say new. It's the old in the last 10, 20 years, especially Google, Facebook, all the biggest companies, apps, they'll use our attention and to monetize it very, very well. So
Oh
who is
yeah,
doing that is missing out a lot.
bro. Yeah, pay attention. You gotta analyze that. That's that phrase. Pay. What do you mean pay? What pay? What is pay? It's an exchange of value. What value is being exchanged? Oh, my time has my attention has value. My time has value. People don't realize that. They think it's just $10 an hour. That's what it is. No, sir. Like you're like no, your attention has a value. Companies actually are willing to pay for that, right? Like it's just thinking like a business owner, bro. And that's been like again a big focus for me, right? I've been downloading all this hormozy into my fucking brain because it's like you got to think like a business owner to be able to move ahead in this landscape in this space. If you're just a rep, guess what? 4 months in, your company just changes their mind, bro. Something happens, right? God forbid you got to take a week off and they see your numbers are down, Johnny, right? God forbid. What are you going to do? Now you got to spend 2 months finding a job, bro. A job. These aren't jobs. They're startups, bro. Like a job, a company, they got to be around for 10 years, you know, $15 million, $50 million a year to be a real company. Otherwise, it's a startup, right? So it's like you're really banking your future on the startup made by some founder that's like 18. Really? Like, I don't
Good.
know. I don't. Good luck. God bless you. You know, like get there and diga. Like, bro, come on. You know. Anyway, guys, thanks for jumping on. This has been Remote Close to Millionaire, episode 49. Philip, is there anywhere where you want the good people to find you? Anything you want them to know about?
Link is in the comments, revscale.co. And for the guys that reach out, I have some bonus for you.
Savage. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for jumping on. Everybody else, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace.